One of the largest issues that has found its way into the media today is the issue of police brutality. Lately, incidents of police brutality are becoming more common than ever. Sure, everyone hears about the large incidents that occur, but there are many incidents that aren't documented since the reporting of these abuses of power are voluntary. With this being said, it should come as no surprise that 43% of police officers agreed with the statement that always following the rules is not compatible with getting the job done. This is an alarming statistic because it shows the scary percentage of police officers that are willing to break the rules in order to get results. Any society in which the forces entrusted to protect our civil liberties are able to violate them at any time is one in which no one should wish to live. Another statistic that should raise fear is that 52% of police officers agree that it is not unusual for a police officer to turn a blind eye to improper conduct by other officers. So you can rest easy knowing that while a police officer is violating your rights, there will be another police officer nearby who will surely be able to pretend that he saw nothing. Now, did you know that between 2002 and 2004, more than 10,000 complaints of abuse were filed against the Chicago Police Department? Now, can you guess how many of those cases resulted in any meaningful disciplinary action for the offending officer? I'll wait. Give up yet? 19 cases out of 10,000, or 0.19% of cases resulted in any meaningful disciplinary action. Luckily, that was about a decade ago. In 2015, we have a little bit more protection against police brutality and abuse of their power. That protection is what the young people are referring to as smartphones. And in these smartphones dwell powerful little cameras that are responsible for an increase in police brutality convictions, with more than 60% of Americans carrying them around now. As you all know, there were 3 individuals in particular whose stories raised awareness about police brutality. The first in this series is 12-year-old Tamir Rice. The second in this series is 18-year-old Michael Brown. And the final victim of police brutality in this series is 43-year-old Eric Garner. Now, all of these cases have one thing in common, and that is that none of these officers who killed these men were indicted, even though we have video evidence of the officer choking Eric Garner out while he claims that he cannot breathe. So I'm sure you're asking yourself, what can be done to prevent against these violent abuses of power perpetrated by the police, such as the one in the following audio recording?
Weren't you a fucking explorer at one point?
I was, and
Have some fucking respect.
because that stopped me. You always stop me for no reason.
You want somebody talking to you
Why you
I will
pushing?
break your fucking arm.
You're gonna break my arm.
Yeah.
For what?
Dude, I'm gonna fucking break your
For what?
arm.
Who's your father? Your
You
father's
gonna
on the job?
punch me in my face?
Where?
He's not gonna answer. He don't got a phone.
You're in traffic?
Nope. Yup.
It's a traffic cop?
Yup.
Figures.
Traffic
Don't
cop.
touch me. Okay, he's a traffic.
In order to answer these questions, I've proposed 3 solutions which I believe will be able to solve this police brutality issue. The first solution is to extremely demilitarize the police forces in America. As many of you may know, the police force in America has militarized to the point where the people who they're supposed to be protecting have come to fear them, and that should not be so. The second step in solving the problem of police brutality is to implement better training programs that would show a police officer how to act in hostile situations. Additionally, police precincts need to implement better community relations programs so that the people in the community feel as though the police are actually there to protect, as their intended purpose suggests. The final solution to this issue of police brutality is to make body cameras mandatory for all officers so as to deter them from doing questionable acts that they would do if they weren't being monitored. If you would like to take a stand against police brutality, contact your local police agency. Together, we can bring the power back to the people. Thank you.